Hey guys, it's John. This video is going to be my A to Z of rock and metal, the letter C. It can be my vinyl I'll show. These are only albums. I could show 12-inch singles, 7-inch singles. I just thought, nah, it's going to be the artists or bands albums they've done, or the ones I own. And yeah, so let us see. We're going to start off with a band featuring Robin Zander, Cheap Trick. And I was never into Cheap Trick. I still don't own a lot of their stuff. I've always loved the song The Flame. I have listened to some of their other stuff and thought, yeah, I really like that. There was an album came out 3-4 years ago that I enjoyed all the way through, and yeah, so I started collecting their stuff, and yeah, I'm getting into them. So, and Robin Zander's got a great voice anyway, so there we go. This is on Epic, 1982. The album is called One on One. This is just trying to think what's on here. If You Want My Love. Something. I'm not so much familiar with this album, to be quite honest. So yeah, but this is a Great Britain, England copy. So I'm going to go there in a minute. And next one I've got two, and it's Dream Police from 1979, and I'm just seeing what songs are on here. Ones that I don't know so much about, except from Dream Police. I think this one is the special edition. No, that's not it. I think I've got one of these that's yellow vinyl, unless it's one of the other albums. But yeah, Dream Police, Epic, English copy. The next one, obviously, same. This is English, Epic, 1979 edition. Gatefold. And then I've got, this is one of the later ones I've managed to pick up. Bargain price it was as well. It's called In Colour. And then on the other side is In Black and White. This came out in, this is an English copy, 1977 this one. And yeah, really cool. Gatefold. Just going to see what the songs are on here, if I know any. I Want You to Want Me, obviously. And that one I do like a lot. And there's the centre. And then the other one, the other two I've got. Cheap Trick at the Budokan. And this came out in 1978. This is an English pressing. I just want to see if this is the special one. It's a this the one. Nope, that's normal black vinyl. All big booklet inside and stuff. The one I want is this one. This one's in Kamikaze yellow. There's only 10,000 of these done. It's got a 12-page booklet, which I think is that other one there. This one's in brilliant condition for its age. 1978. And this booklet's in there. And there's the yellow. vinyl. Oh my god. But yeah, I was really chuffed to get that. Apparently it's quite hard to get. I think I paid 10 quid for it and that was it. So I was well chuffed to get that. Then we go on to a slightly different band, more punky rock. And I was never into this band. The only song I liked of theirs was Drive, which was very 80s, an amazing song. And then I got this on CD for 50p, and just played it and thought, wow, that's actually really good. And it is the Cars' greatest hits. And yeah, this is really great album. And I was never into the Cars. Even when I'd seen some of the videos and I thought, nah, I'm not really into them. And then when I put this on, the CD on in my car, I was like, just listen to it properly without having a visual as well. And just thought, this is actually really, really great. And then, you know, from then on I've picked up a few records. One is this one called Shake It Up, which is in really great condition. 1981. I don't know this album because I've not listened to it yet. I only picked it up at the end of last year. I can't even remember how much I paid for it, but I don't think it was a lot. I'm actually surprised I got it for the price I did, because it was between the £3 and £6 mark. I remember it being very, very low, and I thought, I've got to get that. Next one, the Cars. Unfortunately, this one's got a couple of tears at the bottom, so I'm trying to get a better copy. This one's probably the easiest one to find. Made in Germany. This one, 1978. Electro Asylum Records. And this one's got My Best Friend's Girl. I know that song. I can't really read the rest because some of the stuff's ripped off. But yeah, that's another one I want to put on the turntable soon. And different band. This is not an album. This is a picture disc of an interview. It's the only thing I've got by this band, and it is the Celtic Frost picture disc. And I don't hear of many people listening to this band in the VC. So yeah, if you do, let me know. I did see a documentary recently about not just Celtic Frost, but the bands that were very similar to Celtic Frost, and it was a lost episode, or a new episode of that. What was that one? Metal Evolutions, I think it was called. With the guy from, is it Banger TV or something like that, and he was doing bands that were in what was the other bands, like Napalm Death and stuff like that, and Celtic Frost were on there. But yeah, I've never really listened to Celtic Frost, so I don't know. Probably one song, and can't really go on just one song. So the next thing is Cozy Powell, and his band, or I don't know if this is the band's called Octopus or just the album. So Cozy Powell, Octopus. I've not listened to this. This is from 1983. Was recorded in 82. But yeah, there's There's a few people on here actually that were obviously in Whitesnake as well at that time, because Cozy was in Whitesnake at that time as well. So you have got Mel Galley, John Lord, Colin Hodgkinson, who was based in Whitesnake for a bit, Don Airy. Why did I say Don Airy? He wasn't in Whitesnake. Gary Moore and Don Airy were also on this, I think, as well. It's got on here. And yeah, I don't know if that's a proper Cozy Powell signature or just one that's been printed on there. It says Cheers Cozy Powell. But yeah, this is the Polydor Deluxe one as well. There's the artist down there. I've never looked at this inside, so I have no idea what it's like. It looks like, yeah, a lot of the guys I mentioned have written the songs. Cozy's just played the drums on them. I don't know if anybody sings. Number 4, Whitesnake Music. What's that? The Rattler. Oh, David Coverdale wrote that one. I didn't even know. I'll be putting that on after. I didn't know David Coverdale had written anything for this. Mel Galley wrote quite a few with Cozy on here. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to be listening to that after. That's going on my record player as soon as I finish this video. If I can get back in there. Oh, itchy nose. Oh, I need a drink. Yeah, it's tea. Tetley. So if anybody at Tetley is watching this and they want to send me hundreds and hundreds of boxes of Tetley tea bags, because I've just promoted your or given your brand a shout out, then yeah, it's my favourite. I did go to Yorkshire, but then I went back to Tetley. I can't stand that wishy-washy PG Tips. It tastes shit. And whoever can drink that Mellow Birds, oh my god, that is disgusting stuff. That's coffee, eh? Yeah. Fuck it. But that, you know, I like my coffee as well, but oh. Right, next one. Different band. The Cult. Sonic Temple. Listen to the song King. I've said it before on these before. Firewoman's good. ED is a great song as well. And yeah, that would be the ones that I would. It's a great album anyway, but those are the standout tracks for me. The Cult, Electric, Little Devil or Lil Devil, Love Removal Machines on there. Another band that people don't really mention, but you know, I was never into them. It was only when I got this on CD cheap, I put it on in my car. The same time we got the Cars CD actually. I put it on the car and I was like, my god, that is awesome. Especially the first track, Son King. Next band, a lot of people will recognise. It's Cinderella, Heartbreak Station. And yeah, my favourite track on there is Heartbreak Station for sure. The rest of the album doesn't do it for me like the first two. It's not as I didn't enjoy this one as much. Just that song Heartbreak Station is worth getting this album just for that. Other than that, if you don't like Heartbreak Station, well, I don't know, buy something else. Where's this one from? This is my 1990 Phonogram or Polygram Records. This is a New York one. American one. Cinderella stuff does not crop up in Guernsey very often, so when I can find it, I buy it. Next one, Night Songs picture disc, or should I hold it that way, whatever way you want me to hold it. A lot of people on the VC don't like picture discs. I like the discs. They don't sound as good as the black vinyl, but the thing that really bugs the hell out of me is the packaging. It's crap. You know, these sleeves are terrible. Look, they bubble up, and it just, you know, there's just not a lot to read. There's not a lot to it. But it's limited edition picture disc. So if you're a fan, you should have this. But yeah, awesome album. One of my favourite songs on here would be Somebody Save Me. Once Around the Ride is awesome. Nobody's Fool is awesome anyway. But yeah, Somebody Save Me would be killer. And then I've got it, a standard record, 1986. This is the New York pressing, or American pressing. Same tracks as a picture disc. Just, you know, killer original record. An amazing debut. Then you go on to the record I do want on LP. I don't know how easy, or if they did do it, was the Still Climbing record. Used to have it on CD. Don't know why I don't have it anymore. It's gone walkabout. But I've got to get it again. But this one is Long Cold Winter. And this is the one that's, you know, by this time they were playing Cinderella on MTV, I hear, absolutely all the time. So but I suppose my favourite song on here would be Gypsy Road, Second Wind, stuff like that. But yeah, don't know what you got to, it's gone. I'm surprised I can even listen to that song anymore. It gets on my wick. I don't hear it on the radio in Guernsey. Not one that's ever played. But I can imagine when it came out, it was played so much. Nobody's mentioned it in the songs ruined by radio yet. It could be in my next one. So, and then I've got another one, but this one's got a tear up the top, or a rip. Unfortunately, this is 1988 American pressing again. Then a band that I couldn't even, I forgot I even had this, and it was only when I was flicking through my vinyl I thought, oh, I didn't even see that mentioned on bands beginning with C. So just to double check I had everything I could get out of my collection. This one is Cats in Boots, and still not heard this, and I must put it on. This is from 1989. If anybody's got this, let me know what you think. I don't hear anybody mention this band, to be quite honest. Kicked and Clawed. So yeah, EMI, printed in the USA, this one. That's going to be the slightly harder sort of rock side. I think the next video I will do would be the C's, but it's going to be lighter lighter rock, stuff that I've grown up with. Some of it's not even very well. Some people will just go, really, rock? No, it's going to be a lot lighter stuff, very light, but it's still, these two artists that I'm going to put in are they do have a few rocking good songs. Instead of saying the F word, then I went rocking good songs. Yeah, but you can check out the next video. I'm going to leave this one at 20 minutes, 21 minutes, so it's easier to upload. So cheers, keep rocking, and see you in the part 2 of the seas. See ya.